You'll often notice when you're dealing with a narcissistic individual, they are absolutely desperate to go all out to ruin your reputation or ruin somebody else's reputation. They're happily gossiping about other people. They're happily dragging other people down. And there are several things that motivate a narcissistic individual to go after you or to go after those around you. And one of the first of these is a narcissistic individual is extremely envious of others. Therefore, when the narcissist is envious of someone, they go all out to ruin their reputation. They go all out to bring that person down so that the narcissist can elevate themselves. They go all out to make that person look bad. It's ironic because it's not actually funny. However, it's funny that when you start to try and better yourself, when you start to try and achieve more, there'll be a certain amount of people around you that are suddenly offended by you, that suddenly start talking badly of you, that suddenly start pulling you down because you're trying to get yourself somewhere. Even if you don't actually make it, you're trying to do something, you're trying to improve, you're trying to change, either for yourself or for those around you. Yeah, a narcissist doesn't like this, so they will try to bring you down. So if you've got a work colleague and you start taking on more courses to improve yourself, they suddenly start gossiping about you and ruining your reputation because they're too lazy to do that for themselves, or because they don't want to do it for themselves. Yet instead of being pleased for you, they want to be superior, so they talk badly of you to bring you down. Revenge, any sort of perceived wrongdoing, simply not saying hello to them in the right way, not paying them enough attention, speaking to your mother or your father on the phone. They get offended by these and they seek to ruin your reputation to get revenge on you, to make it look like you're the issue, which is often why you will see the narcissist with that smug look on their face once they've gone all out to ruin you. They can also go all out to ruin your reputation because they're seeking that attention. They're seeking that excessive attention to feel validated, to feel like they're in the right and you're in the wrong. So they can turn around and accuse you of never being there for them, being too busy for them, not caring about them, having mental issues, and they've tried so hard to help you, having addictions, and they've tried oh so hard to help and support you, so that they gain the sympathetic attention. They play this sort of self-righteous martyr of how amazing they are, how incredible they are, how much they've done for you, how much they've put up with, and how you're the ungrateful one, so that they can get the attention from those around them. And also a narcissistic individual will happily walk out on their young children or their adult children, and if it's young children, they'll blame the other person. The other person is bitter, resentful, will not allow them to see their children. So it means they can avoid consequences for their actions. They don't have to take responsibility. They pass the blame, they get the sympathetic attention, they believe they're not the issue. Their adult children, they'll accuse them of being ungrateful, so that the narcissistic individual again can shirk their responsibility of being a bad parent by blaming the adult for daring to distance themselves, especially if the adult child is no longer paying them the attention they believe they're entitled to. They go and gain that sympathetic attention elsewhere, and they get their stories validated so that the narcissist believes they're not the issue. They can go all out to ruin people's reputation to regain a sense of control. By tarnishing your reputation, they can make themselves feel secure. So if they perceive you as a threat, if they perceive you as being able to expose them in some way, they're going to go all out to plant those seeds of self-doubt in the minds of those around you, so that when you speak out, people sort of look at you with that like, really? That's not how I had it down, because you've already been sold a story, because they've already been sold a story that isn't necessarily true, which then generates people to automatically look badly on you. They've already formed that judgment to what the narcissist has fed them about you. So they've already formed that judgment on you. They can go all out to ruin your reputation for pure entertainment. They love to create chaos and conflict. So they can go all out to ruin somebody else's reputation for purely entertainment purposes. They feel like the puppet master of people's lives, and it's absolutely horrific. But they lack the empathy to care. They don't care. So long as they look good, so long as they're getting their needs met, they're not interested on how their behaviour affects you. They're only interested in avoiding consequences for their actions. And they can have a genuine misguided belief that they're not the issue. They're not the problem. It's all you that won't pay them the attention. So, for example, a narcissistic individual can go all out and cheat on you. And then when you inevitably find out and ask them about this, they claim it's your fault because you weren't paying them enough attention. And they genuinely believe that it's your fault because you weren't paying them enough attention. When no matter how much attention you pay to a narcissistic individual, it's never going to be enough for them due to their low self-worth, due to their insecurities, due to the facade, the illusion that they're trying to sell to the world around them, that they're perfect and untouchable. So they can genuinely believe that if it wasn't for you, they wouldn't have to do this. They're just trying to help you out. The self-righteous narcissist, again, they can drive you to a point of utter insanity. They can give you that anxiety. You might start picking up a bottle of alcohol. You might not turn into an alcoholic. You just might need a drink now and again, or feel a craving, a need for a drink. Because technically, we need to find something healthy, something positive, a positive coping mechanism, such as exercise, mindfulness, can't speak, yoga, something to positively get addicted to that's going to help us through. And we can turn to those negative addictions of just sort of having a drink or two. Nothing severe. Plenty of people have a drink and not in an alcoholic way. And they will go all out to tell everyone, oh, I'm a bit concerned about them. They seem to be drinking an awful lot these days. So that they get the sympathetic attention. They believe that they're not the issue and they're trying to help. Oh, I'm only trying to help. I'm only trying. So as soon as you say, what have you told them for? I'm only trying to help you. I thought they might be able to help you. Yeah, they just have that creepy sort of smugness about them in the way that they do it. People who are genuinely concerned and genuinely trying to help you and care about your feelings don't go and tell people information that they know you don't particularly want those people to know, especially if you're struggling with your own demons. They try to help and support you as you would them. If anyone has any other reasons why a narcissistic individual will happily go all out to ruin your reputation, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon: 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You Cannot Go No Contact, a Narcissist Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and how to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries, and they'll be in the description also if you'd like to go and check those out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.